Hey guys, welcome back to another casual plastic modeling video. So today we've got the Monogram F-16 Air Force Fighter. This is one of the early boys right here. The original scheme, red, white, and blue for General Dynamics. Of course, this is a very early F-16A. If not the prototype, I'll have to look into it and see if this was actually the colors for the prototype. I was inspired to buy this, well, not that I need much help in getting inspired to buy models. But this was actually inspired by a really cool comment that I got on one of the other videos, talking about a gentleman who is taking care of his mother and builds these kits while he does it. And the last kit that he built was this one. So I thought, you know what? I haven't seen this kit in a long time, and I think this is probably one of the very few kits from the 80s that I have never built. So even over and above his warning of the parts not fitting correctly. So here we go. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we got the Monogram F-16 Air Force Fighter. I believe that they called it the F-16 Air Force Fighter because this kit was actually, I believe they began to mold this kit before it even had the Fighting Falcon designation. And of course, later on, the pilots and everybody else themselves took it upon themselves to rename it the Viper. But yeah, very, very early F-16. So we got 1/48 scale unassembled model kit. First long end here. We've got pictures of the built kit itself. Very nice. And that actually has a, it's got a little FOD cover, intake cover on there. I wonder if that's included in the kit. Again, I've never built this one. Kit number 5401. And here we've got powered by a Pratt & Whitney F100 turbofan engine. The F-16 maintains air superiority through its advanced weapon systems range and performance. The 1/48 scale model is 12 and 5/16 inches long, 31.27 centimeters when assembled. The kit includes a canopy that opens and closes, a fully detailed cockpit, 2 Sidewinder missiles, pilot and Air Force decals may be painted to match. Photos on box, cement and paint not included. Looks like there's what's left of a little decal or something there. And of course this is the exact same as the other side, but for some reason someone has gone and cut out, I believe, Air Force from the F-16 fighter. Yeah, somebody wanted Air Force, so there you go. All right. Go ahead and crack this bad boy open. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Best way to support this channel. Love doing this channel. Two of my biggest and most favoriteest hobbies in the world, coins and plastic models, and I get to have a channel with both of them, which is pretty awesome. Very lucky. I want to grow this channel along with the other one so that, maybe this can be a permanent gig. Anyways, first off, we got the cockpit. Let's look at that real fast. And it's not too terrible, but it looks like there might be a little bit of a divot in the very top of it. It's kind of hard to show. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's fairly clear, which is nice. I don't see a whole lot of distortion, but not too bad. Polish it up, and I think we're probably good. And we're still in the original plastic. Be the first ones to open it since this model was put in the plastic. Get some of that nice 1980s air. All right, first off, we've got exhaust cone, bottom of the aircraft itself, and we've got both sides of the drop tanks. These are the early drop tanks. And we've got the Sidewinder missiles underneath of the intake, and we've got main landing gear doors. Not too bad. Very, 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 very glossy plastic. I don't know if you can see that or not. And of course, raised panel lines. Not a lot of panel line detail either. Alright, there we have the cockpit tub. That looks like it's probably the nose gear. Yeah, it's probably nose gear right there. And the top of the intake. And here we go, the top of the aircraft itself. Got main landing gear, horizontal stabilizer. Actually, vertical stabilizer, sorry. Nice. There's the other side of it. There's that ACES 2 ejection seat. Oh, it does actually have the FOD cover. That's pretty cool. Nose cone. Yeah, very, 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 very light detail on here. I mean, it gets the basics of it done, but I mean, it's raised panel lines, so it's not going to be too great anyways. Nose, wheel, and tire. Nose gear. Canopy rail. That looks like it's the, wow. Is that what they give you for a instrument panel? Yep, sure is. Wow. Alright, let's check out the instructions. Usual stuff about the F-16 itself up here. Very nice. Copyright 1976 through 1979. Color call-outs for the paint. And let's see. Well, number one, we actually start with the main landing gear. So, main landing gear, struts, wheels, tires. Then we've got the intake, and yeah, that was actually the nose gear well. And nose gear. And then all that fun stuff on number 3 goes on to the bottom of the fuselage. And we've got a arrestor hook. Number 4 is where we do the cockpit. And then top goes to the bottom. I know I built a version of this kit, but I've never built the red, white, and blue version, the early version. Drop takes, Sidewinder missiles. Number 7 is the exhaust can, front and back. We got the vertical stabilizer. And then we've got the canopy, which of course the canopy can be lifted up or down, open or closed. There's the HUD, the nose cone, and it has the early pitot tube. So this is definitely designed to be an early or prototype aircraft, which I think is pretty cool. And then of course we have all of the callouts for the decals. Alright, now comes the important part. How are the decals? Well, they actually look pretty decent. Print date of October of 1983. So this is actually an older kit of the early version, if that makes sense. Well, these decals look absolutely perfect. I mean, there's no yellowing whatsoever. The printing is a little dot matrixy, but I mean, you know, it's an early Monogram kit. That happens. But I mean, they're in register and they look absolutely perfect. They look like they were just printed yesterday. And they're, what, 42 years old? Very nice. That's got me a little bit excited. Alright, so there we go, ladies and gents. Monogram's F-16 Air Force Fighter. Early fighting Falcon. Yeah, actually, I think this seems like this is going to be a pretty cool kit. But of course, the important part is what do you guys think about it? Throw it down in the comments below and let me know if you've ever built this kit before. If you, I mean, if you ever plan to, because it's not like they're all that rare. They're still out there. There's quite a few of them on eBay, and they're not that expensive. So yeah, still trying to figure out how I'm going to do the actual build videos. I'll probably keep doing these and then do the build videos on the side because, of course, my builds take at least a couple of weeks, usually more like a month. So I'll just kind of compile them all together. Maybe I'll do part 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. That's a possibility, and then just release the whole full build at the end. It'll be like an hour-long video or something like that. But I got to figure out the best way to do that. There's plenty of folks out there, of course, in the modeling community that already do that and do it well. So I'll probably just have to take a page out of their book and kind of do it my own way. But yeah. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Best way to support this growing channel. Tick the bell to get a notification every single time that I do upload a video. Throw it a thumbs up if you liked it. Throw it a thumbs down if you didn't like it. But if you didn't like it, throw it down in the comments why you didn't like it. It's the only way I'm going to make this channel better. So next time, guys, love you all. God bless. And see you hopefully soon. Happy modeling.